Hey guys, good morning. I want to show you this. Ugh, sorry, I'm yawning. I want to show you this. This is a CIA torture document. And what they basically do is they say people on American soil with high value, because I believe they're being detained. I believe I've been detained for worth of blood. And the reason I say this is because um, overseas, you know, my name, they basically took my name and then created a fake death record so that I was dead. Because, I mean, you guys know what's happened to me here, right? And and then my sister wrote this, she gave me this gift that said, you have the value of an angel. So they're always talking about my values. There's something about, I believe that it's worth of the blood that they're selling. And when I saw this, I saw these documents, and I kind of think this is more what adrenochrome is. I know you guys think it's something else, but they torture you. I mean, I've been tortured. I've been tortured by agents, by Johnny Depp's friend asked me to, you know, watch his son, and his son had lice. Okay. So in here, it shows that they're using bugs to torture people. And I just want to show you this. Look at this. The use of the following techniques does not violate any federal statute or other law where the CIA interrogators do not specifically intend to cause detainee to undergo severe physical and mental pain or suffering. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They wouldn't do torture. This isn't a torture document unless it's to affect pain and suffering. But their main goal is to torture the person so that they seek medical care so they can steal their organs. I mean, that is the main goal. And blood. And blood. So the people with the rare blood can't sell it or profit on it, but it's worth a lot of money. Okay. So, and I don't think it's royal blood. I think that certain people are born with blood, and those are the people that are being detained in America. Because why would it say that the only authority is the Red Cross? Blood, it's like an international blood bank that goes through Switzerland. Those are the only ones that can visit the detainees. That is very weird because they're stealing the blood and they're selling it. So the reason they deprive people with the right to sell their own blood and organs is because they want to profit by keeping the people poor, which is a slave system and is a war crime. So anyway, here we go. They act with the good faith that their conduct will not cause such pain and suffering. No documents. It's to study the effects of torture. It's to study the effects of torture on women. It's not for anything else. So they act, well, it's also for breeding, I believe. They act with a good faith. Isolation, reduced caloric intake, so long as the amount is calculated to maintain the general health. Deprivation of reading materials, loud music, or white noise. That is what everybody's hearing. Not everyone, but I've never heard it in my house ever. And they're doing that now, where there is an extremely excruciating level of white noise. And they do it to torture people. They just say, oh, it's not really for that reason. It's for the reason of, persecution of people with this blood that affords the government so much money. So why is the government so, if they're making billions of dollars on the blood and children of these people, why are they so greedy as to withhold money earned on YouTube or withhold money during the pandemic to those same people that they've made billions of dollars on? They're not supposed to target people by the value of their blood. They're not supposed to target people by their wealth, but they are. That's why they're being detained. I don't think these people are, I don't think they're even terrorists. I think they're being detained because it's a money grab from people who are born with rare blood. At a decibel level calculated to avoid damage, the attention grasp, walling, the facial hold, the facial slap, the abdominal slap, cramped confinement, wall standing, stress positions, which is what they did to my neck and my face, sleep deprivation, the use of diapers because they're taking out organs where the people are getting, they would need diapers because of when they remove the gallbladder, it's very severe. It's not just removal of a gallbladder. And there's no reason to remove the gallbladder in a healthy individual because it's not going to save a child's life. It's just the worth of the blood product in the organ itself. It's not, it wouldn't save a child. If you can live without your gallbladder, the use of harmless insects. The use of harmless insects. I mean, these people are criminals. These people are criminals doing this on American soil, calling it Gitmo. Okay? According to OGC, the analysis embodies the DOJ. Again, this is weird. When they show me, this is Department of Justice. Maybe the O is because it's an of. I don't know, but somebody pointed out. See how it says NSC policy and DCI? They're all capital. But this is... I do agree that's odd. I do agree. And they also did this with the DOD documents. Agreement that reasoning of the classified 1 opinion extends beyond the interrogation of Abu Zubaydah and the conditions were specified in that opinion. Notice 2 in consultation with executive and so basically they justify doing anything they want to these people detained because of their value, because of the worth. And in that document I showed yesterday, they're not allowed to target you for race. It says they're only targeting white women with unknown eye color. Caucasians have more prevalence of having that specific blood type. But they have other, it goes through a lot of approvals when they're torturing people. So it's not like one person, you could say, it's just the CIA. No, it's a joint commission that decides torture, theft of organs, theft of blood, sale of blood, removal of rights to earn money on YouTube. Okay, so if I'm not a citizen, which I'm not, they can do anything they want under the Detainee Act, including torture during wartime. And so then what they did is they removed the people at Gitmo to I think it's called Bagram base in Afghanistan. And there was a Supreme Court ruling that said Afghanistan, I mean, they're doing it on paper. I live in America on American soil, but on paper, they're doing it. Remember those documents I showed you where it said 666 on the day before I went to Lasky Clinic. 666 was how they were identifying me. So that person, that 666 person, was removed to Gitmo. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry. When I say removed to Gitmo, after your shadow deportation, you have no legal standing and torture and everything else. But they're only doing it to get your wealth while depriving you of any of that wealth, which is, I mean, the greed of the federal government to do this to women and children, and that those women and children are all white, is apartheid. That is what it is. Okay, this is in my lawsuit. All right. Exhibit 2, transferred to Afghanistan. So what they're doing is, I mean, they're transferring. I wonder if I can turn this upside down. Okay. Okay. So this is the 666 number, and this person was removed through the United States Southern Command, which is in Miami. Okay, all of my arrests were supposedly in Miami, even though I live here. So, but they put these arrests all over. Now, oh God, this is so weird. I really want to show it to you. Neither affiliated with Al Qaeda nor a Taliban leader, but they're moving this to the jurisdiction of Afghanistan, so the person being tortured can't bring any cases in America. I mean, that's just what they do. So this is, let's see, detainee, the person's name is Hezbollah Abd Jalil. But when you look up Hezbollah, it is an organization, it's not a person. So they're doing it as it's a money laundering grab for the value of the detainees while they're stealing their assets. So it was used in city documents to identify me 666. So I do believe this is my record. And when you look up at the name, it's not it. It's Hezbollah is not a name. I wish I could figure this out. Hang on. Okay, I'm not going to show you that one. I'm going to show you this one instead because I can get it. Department of Defense, FOUO, personal information. Okay, so this is FBI agent John Martin. I showed you him before. And John Martin is not detained. Okay, so, but this has my birth date on it. So I believe that this is me. Again, it says Tipton, UK. They told me I was born in, it's called Taunton, UK. So it's close enough, right? Tipton, UK, claiming that there were lectures on, well, let me just go through this really quick. Okay, so Martin Mubanga, all right, I would probably have to, I mean, on the WikiLeaks file, it says John Martin. Okay, so place of birth, Zambia, 1973 is the date that they're claiming I was born. All right. Even though there's a different date in here, on the original document, it claimed it was he was born in 1974. But when you open the document, it says 1973, which is the date I was born. Citizenship, United Kingdom. And Zambia. All right. So it goes down here. But anyway, here is my birth date, February 24th, the one that I knew myself to be. So detainee's enemy combatant status was reassessed, and he remains an enemy combatant. Okay, it's not, this is not John Martin. I 100,000% believe that they just make fake things to